はい。
それで
Level
は。
3 Spanish crop. Wale. I'm amazed with your ideas of naming yourself.
なんで日本語の授業で何も話さないのあいつ。
わかんないや。
なんか声が綺麗すぎて、我々には聞こえない。
かもしれない。
Okay.
So today we'll be entering a new chapter, which is chapter 5. 沖縄旅行。
はい。
沖縄旅行 trip to 沖縄。待って。
はいはいはい。
Oh no. はい。沖縄旅行。So 旅行 actually means a trip. A trip. 旅行。So you can just say 旅行します。旅行します。
旅行します。
旅行します。which is to go to a trip.
はい。
A trip. So first we'll start with the 会話 then. Then Roberto is 会長兼あれだ。どうぞ。
はいはい。
これは、アプリ、大好きのセリフ。いい天気ですね。
Oh my god.
すいません。
そうですね。でも、ちょっと暑いですね。
綺麗な海。
泳ぎましょう。
大丈夫。ちょっと待って。じゃあ、泳ぎましょう。
私だ。
はい。
ロバートさんはどんなスポーツが好きですか？
サーフィングが、これは何ですか？
You have to do that voice.
Wow.
好きです。Listen, Okinawa speaks like this.
どうかな？すぎすぎ会長。
会長次。
好きです。明日、一緒にやりましょうか。
でも難しくないですか？
タイミョ部でしょ。
which one?
大丈夫よ。
そう。
のジャメイカの
ジャメイカのアクセント。
I understand that line. No, it's Okinawan. I swear to God, I feel like the Okinawan spirits talks to me.
はい。So, first one is いい天気ですね。会長's favorite line, which is
nice weather, isn't it?
そう。そう、いい天気。天気 is weather. 天気。ちょっと待って。天気 is weather. ですね。そうですね。Yeah, I agree. でも、ちょっと暑いですね。ちょっと means like a little. A little. And then 暑い means hot. Hot in terms of weather, actually. 暑いですね。A is like a term where they use for agreeing. So another one they can use is like which is So So there's two actually for which is and So the difference is like saying yes or agreeing. Yeah, yes. And or agree. But for the longer one, which is saying no or disagree.
Furui.
So that's the difference between these two. So this one another way of saying macam like another way of agreeing. You can also say so.
Mm.
And then wa kirei desu. Kirei na umi. Kirei na umi. So kirei is actually an adjective, and it means pretty. So pretty. Kirei na umi.
Kirei na umi.
And the umi means sea. Umi. And then this one would be oyogimashou. So this one comes from the word oyogu. Oyogu, which means to swim. So, and this one they change it oyogimashou. So this one is basically saying like let's swim. You know the word let's actually.
Mm.
So it's kind of like an invitation for the
Is it
masho.
ichidan?
Masho.
Oyogu? Ichidan?
Oyogu, oyogimasu, oyoganai.
Ichidan.
Ichidan. So,
Hai.
そうそう、一段。泳ぐ、泳ぎます。泳が、五段、五段、五段。
5段か。
そうそう、食べる、食べない。そうそう、泳ぐ、泳がない。そうそう、五段、五段。
5段か。
そう。And then next one is ロバートさんは、どんなスポーツが好きですか？ロバートさんは、どんな is basically a question word, which is like, what kind?
うん。
どんな what kind?
そう。
そうどんな and the sports, of course, sports が好きですか？好き is basically like. So basically,
君の中で出会いたな。俺は lagging です。No. Have I been resigned by internet? Show to me. Let's go. Let's go.
is it me lagging?
Ah, noise.
大丈夫ですか？
君だと思う。
戻って
Am
きま
I
した。
lagging?
No, no, no. You are 完璧です。
Okay. Okay, okay.
Okay.
So next one is 明日一緒にやりましょうか。So 明日 means of course tomorrow. You've learned this. Tomorrow. 一緒に means, does anyone know what 一緒に means?
Together.
そうそうそう。Together. 一緒に明日 tomorrow, that's 一緒にやりましょうか。So this one comes from the word やる。やる means to do, actually. やる to do. So if you change it to ましょうか, so basically you're saying let's do it. So basically they're saying tomorrow let's go surfing together. So 明日一緒にやりましょうか。And then Ken san said, でも、むずしくないですか？ So でも means but でも難しくない。So 難しくない comes from the word むず Kashi, which is it means hard. But this one is an adjective. So if you change it, later we'll learn how to conjugate adjectives. So if you change it to a negative, so it'll become this one, muzukashiku nai. And then, so muzukashiku nai desu ka? So basically they're asking, but isn't it hard to do surfing? And the robot said, 大丈夫ですよ. 大丈夫 is it's alright or it'll be okay. So like robot is basically assuring that person it'll be okay. You know, it's not that hard. So yes. Next one. Does anyone wants to read it?
誰にしようか。
Anyone? Then, but of course, Kaicho again, and I'll be the Yobin Kyoku.
はい。Alright. すみません。はがきは、イギリスまでいくらですか？イギリスまでいくらですか？
そうそう。70円です。
じゃあ、70円買ってよ。切ってよに、私を願いします。それから、50円切ってよ。what's that? 1枚ください。
そう。So, first one is すみません。すみません. So, すみません basically is the word for saying excuse me. So, excuse me. And then はがき. Hagaki is actually, if I'm not mistaken, it's the postcard. Postcard. So, Hagaki. Postcard. And the イギリス. イギリス, of course, means UK. イギリスまで until. So basically until like that place, which is until UK to UK まで。いくらですか? So いくら means how much. So basically they're asking how much does it cost to send a postcard to UK? So, and then this one says 70です。How much is 70円?
70円。
そう、70円。70円. And then they said じゃあ. So じゃあ is kind of just a filler word more to like then. じゃあ. So 70円. それから50円。10円。切手を。How much is 50円?
50.
そう。50円。50円。切手 is the, of course, stamp. を1枚. This one is 1枚。1枚ください. So, of course, 1枚 means like one postcard. The 枚 is the counting word for flat things. ください. Please give it to me. So. And the next one, last one. Anyone wants to read? And 3-second rules. Then, who do you want to be, Kaicho? Takeshi or Roberto?
Takeshi.
Then I'll become Robert.
Okay. ロバートさんは、ロバートさん、はがき、ありがとう。what is that? 旅行は、 だのたの楽しかったですか？
そうそうそう。A、沖縄の海はすごく綺麗でしたよ。
うん。よかったですね。僕も海が大好きです。
そうそうそう。
うん。お、飛行機。Is that correct?
Yep.
飛行機の切符、寄付は、切符は
そうそう。
高かったですか？
そうそうそう。いいえ、あまり高くなかったです。たけしさんのデートはどうでしたか？はい。This one is ロバートさん。ロバートさん。はがき。そう、はがき。Of course, the postcard. ありがとう。Thanks for the postcard, ロバートさん。旅行を、ちょっと、旅行は楽しかったですか？ So 旅行は、of course, we learned just now a trip,
うん。
or basically just trip. And then は楽しかったですか？ So 楽しかった comes from the word 楽しい。
楽しか。
楽しい。So, which is an adjective. 楽しい。Which means fun. So this one, the kata is basically a past tense. So they conjugate this word to past tense. Desu ka? So was it fun, the trip? And then this one is A. A, yes. 沖縄。沖縄の海。So, 沖縄 beach or sea はすごく綺麗でしたよ。So, すごく is, does anyone know what すごく?
Really?
そうそうそうそう。Really, or it can be also very. Really. ちょっと待ってね。Can be really or very. And then 綺麗でしたよ。綺麗。綺麗 is the word for pretty. でした。So basically it's the past tense. So it was very pretty. And then よかった。よかったですね。よかったですね。僕も海が大好きです。海が大好きです。僕も海が大好きです。So 僕 is the word for me, but usually it's being used for guys, actually.
うん。
guys, 僕も
僕か。
海が も is means also. Also. 海が大好きです。I also like beaches or the sea. So 大好き。So 大好き is like basically is the word 好き, but you plus 大 it means like like you like it a lot.
うん。
そうそう。Basically the word a lot by adding the 大 part. So and then this one this one is 飛行機 Does anyone know what is 飛行機？なんでしょう。
飛行機is it the plane?
そうそうそう。
Oh, okay, I
飛
just...
行機。This is actually an airplane actually.
うん。
そう、飛行機の切符は高かったですか？ So 切符 actually means ticket. 切符。So it can be 飛行機の切符 or like if it's train ticket then 電車の切符。そう。はバスの切符とか。 Wa takakatta. So takakatta, the word takakatta is actually it can mean two things. It can be tall, or in this case, it can be expensive. So, tall as if like height, and of course expensive is more to the prices. So basically, this person is asking, was it expensive, the airplane ticket?
Mm.
And then this guy is answering,
Yeah.
yeah, which is no. No. Amari. Nakaku na katta desu. Amari is, we've learned this one.
Not really.
So. This one is not really. Amari takaku nakatta desu. So it's not expensive, basically. So if you use amari, always remember the word ending of it must be in the negative form. So which one is kunakatta? It's in negative form. And then this one, Takeshi-san no デートはどうでしたか？
Damn.
Takeshi-san no デート is date,
Mm.
like going for a date. はどうで
Mm.
したか？どうでしたか is like how was it?
Mm-mm.
どうでしたか？
Robert being a bro.
How was it? So, and Takeshi couldn't answer it because he ghosted the date.
何
So
も
yeah.
言わなかった。
そうそう、何も言わなかった。何も言えない。
その後は死んでいました。
そうやな。So far, is there any question? 大丈夫ですか？
Besides date, right? There is another word that Japanese use to say, macam, would you go out with me?
あ、付き合い。
付き合ってください。
そう。付き合い、which is to 付き合い、
付き合い。
which means to go out with someone.
I'm gonna write that down. 付き合いか。
with someone. そう。付き合い or 付き合ってください。そう。Please go out with me. そう。付き合ってください。そう。Anything else? 大丈夫ですか？
大丈夫です。
Then we'll go for the vocabulary. 単語。
Takes two to tango.
So the first one, nouns. Nouns in Japanese is 名詞。
名詞。
名詞。So the first one.
海。
そう。海 which is the sea. 海。sea. Next one.
どれ切って。
切って。そう。切って which is basically stems actually. 切って. So this one you need to be careful because there's a word, a verb actually. 切る which is to cut. Kanji is this one. 切る. And if you conjugate it, like there's a conjugation where it becomes 切って. For example, それを切ってください. Please cut that thing up. So this one is the same pronunciation actually. So be careful. 切って depending on the kanji.
Because when I
And
was
if you
reading,
notice, even the kanji is the same.
Because when
And
I
then
was
this,
reading, I thought the guy want discount because he keeps saying kitte.
I see.
Sorry.
No worries. Kitte. So this one it's a very scary kanji because this one is to cut. This one is hand.
手
Yeah, 手。
うん。
手。そうそう。It's a very scary kanji. I do not know why they put hand there. So, 手。
あ
And then next one we have
切符。
そう。切符 which is ticket. 切符。Next one?
サーフィング。
そう。
サーフィン。
Surfing. Or you can also use surfing actually.
うん。
Surfing. Which is surfing. Surfing. Next one?
宿題
そう。宿題. So basically 宿題 is homework. 宿題. But if it's more to like assignments for university student, they use 課題。
うん。
課題。
課題
This one is more assignments.
うん。課題を
課題。
おごります。
おぐる Oguru, it can mean to, what do you call it? To belanja actually.
その通り。
おぐる、belanja. そう、おぐってください。そう
おごりません。
So for 課題 usually they would use like with 終わせる。終わらせる。終わらせる。Which is to finish. To finish your homework. 課題を終わらせる。課題。Next one?
あれは、いい食べ物。
食べ物。食べ物。Which is food, because the front part is 食べ comes from the word 食べる which is to eat. 食べる. So 物 is actually things.
物か。
So 食べ物 is basically, if you literally translate it, things that you can eat or to eat. So that's why it's called food. 食べ物. So next one?
誕生日。
そう。誕生日 which is birthday. 誕生日. So usually if you want to say happy birthday, you would say 誕生日おめでとう。
おめでとう。
そう。誕生日おめでとう。or to be more formal, おめでとうございます。そう。誕生日おめでとう。Next one is
テスト。
そう。テスト which is basically test or like maybe exam.
そう。
Test. If it's exam, it is 試験。試験。exam. So usually you would say 試験を受ける。
受ける。
受ける。そう。to take an exam.
受けます。
試験を受ける。そう。Next one?
天気。
そう。天気。which is weather. 天気。いい天気。
いい天気。
そう。Next one?
飲み物。
飲み物。そう。So the same goes for like the 食べ物. So the word to drink is 飲む in Japanese.
そう。
飲む or 飲みます。And 物 is things. So basically it's things to drink. So it's a drink. 飲み物. Next one is?
次は、はがき。
そう。はがき. Which is postcard. はがき。
ポストカード。切って。
切ってstamp. そう。は is actually, the kanji is leaf.
leaf.
And then gaki is the word for kanji for to write.
Oh, the name of the Kimi no Na wa character. I'm gonna guess. Mitsuha?
Mitsuha. Then it must be the 3 leaves, I
Wait,
guess.
so you're telling me that Mitsu is 3?
Wait, let me check. Because it can be Mitsuha or it can be another one, which is a secret.
Wait, what?
Mitsu.
Oh,
It can, depending on the kanji.
Himitsu desu ka?
So. Mitsuha.
And if I'm not mistaken, her sister is also Yotsuha?
Oh, really?
Uh-huh. And I'm wondering if Yotsuha is a number, because if that's the case, I need to ask the parents of why the names.
Yeah, for the Kimi no Na wa, they use the 3. Mitsuha.
Unbelievable. Who taught the logistics of this?
Mitsuha. So. Why would they use numbers?
Yeah, I was wondering.
Apa ni?
Huh?
Ha?
Shut up, you sus.
ちょっと4つ葉、そう。Even
Hagaki.
4つ葉 they use the number for
Number
which is number 4.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness, they could
Amo.
choose another Among Us, of course.
So that is hagaki. So. Next one.
Basu.
Basu.
Wow. Okay.
So.
Glad you.
Basu.
You know what? I'm gonna DM now.
Basu. So basu, which is bus.
Mm.
Okay, Orca, next one.
Hikoki.
Wow.
So.
Okay. Continue. I'm just gonna
I'm
trust.
gonna go to toilet. Pakai.
This
Oh,
guy.
this guy. Hello.
Hikoki. So hikoki, which is airplane.
Hebat.
Hikoki. If it's train, then it is densha. So.
If it's station, it's
Densha.
eki.
So. And then if it's station, yeah, so. Station. Eki.
Sticky na asa.
Eki. Station. So, eki.
Mm-hmm.
So, next one. Orca, tak nak baca.
Dekat tandas.
This guy.
Tapi
Okay,
pandai, dia pandai. Heya.
So. Here.
Alah, I want to know his punya limits. I want to know what he doesn't know.
Here, which is room. Here. So, next one.
Boku.
So. Boku. Which is the word for me or I, but used by men. You can also use...
Oh, no, never mind. You said?
No, you can also use ore. So.
Because I want to know, when can we use boku?
Boku. Usually you can use any time. Even with even with your even though the person you're talking to is like older or like higher status, you can also use boku. So even like nowadays, even there's the businessmen also use boku or but sometimes they use ore too, yeah. Boku, but they use more boku lah. Ore is a bit like
direct. Aku.
So direct and yeah. So they use boku more. So and then if it's girls, then usually you use watashi or atashi.
Washi wa.
That is old, man.
Okay.
Washi is used by old people.
That is this distract.
Washi is like old and wise people kind of image.
So ka. Kore wa ii mono desu ne. Washi wa. Heta ze.
So washi. Next one.
Yasumi.
Yasumi. So. Yasumi is holiday or day off. So. Day off. So if it's like lunch break, then it can become hiru yasumi. So this one is lunch break.
Lunch break.
So hiru yasumi. It can also be like Summer break, then it'll become,
Haruyasumi.
that one is spring.
Oh, natsuyasumi.
So.
Harunatsu.
It's
Summer.
haru, yasumi, haru, yasumi, or natsu yasumi.
Natsu. Even the word itself makes me rasa semangat. Natsu.
Natsu.
Mm.
Natsu yasumi.
Igiyaka no kanji.
Nigiyaka no kanji.
Ato, sukareru no kanji.
So yeah, na. Yeah, especially natsu, it's very hot, so you tend to be very tired easily.
Yasumitai
Natsu
desu.
yasumi. Minna yasumitai na. Last one.
Ryoko.
So, ryoko. Yoko. It's just a trip or travel, yeah. It can also means travel.
Mm.
So, ryoko.
Ryoko tobidasu.
So, ryoko. Any question for the nouns?
今はない。
大丈夫ですか?
Okay.
Next one, from this chapter and so on, we'll be learning new vocabs for adjective actually. So adjective, of course, is basically to like describe what you're saying, right? It can be like fun or new, describing the things that you are mentioning. So in Japanese, there are two types. There are e adjective, which is adjective in Japanese, you call it keiyoshi. Keiyoshi. Oh my god.
あ、
ねちょっと待って。
この時は待っていたぜ。
あいや。ちょっと待って。Okay. 形容 E K-O-C and na K-O-C actually. E and na K-O-C. So the difference between this one is like if it's later when you add with a noun, the K-O-C when you add with a noun. For E K-O-C, you just add the adjective like that. Basically, adjective and noun. For example, the noun you use is car, which is kuruma. Kuruma. So if you want to say it's a new car, which is, for example, the first one, atarashi, which is new. Atarashi. So you just basically just add the atarashi in here like that only. So you can be atarashi kuruma. Atarashi kuruma.
Oh.
But the difference between e and na is that when you use the na, kyoshi, which is this one, kyoshi. K-E-yoshi. So if it's the na kyoshi, you have to add the adjective with na plus the noun. So for example, the noun is a lady, which is onna. Onna. Lady or a girl basically. So for example, the word kirei. Kirei means beautiful or clean in terms of like maybe kirei na umi. But if it's beautiful, then you can use for onna. So to make it a sentence, you have to add, so the adjective is kirei. And then you have to add the na at the back. Kirei na onna. So that's the difference, but later we'll learn more in the grammar. So basically that is the difference between the e and the na.
そうか。
And usually the e, k, or c, the e adjectives always ends with like the e at the back. E, 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 e. So we'll go for the first one, which is atarashi, as I mentioned. Atarashi, which is new. Atarashi. Next one?
Next one is atsui.
So, atsui, which is hot for weather. More to weather. Atsui. And then there's another one. Atsui juga. But this one is for things. So depending on the kanji you use it, they use different kanji. So this one you have to be careful.
Is the top one specifically for the weather?
Yep. It's more to the weather.
I see.
So and the below one is for things. So
Atsui
next one.
Isogashi.
So isogashi, which is busy. So this one can be used for people. So for example, you want to say, right now I'm busy. 今ちょっと忙しい. So 今ちょっと忙しい. Or you can be days for like 明日忙しいなみたいな。そう明日忙しくなる。So 忙しい busy. Next one is
Next one.
Oki.
So
Alright, he's back.
Oki, which is large. Oki. If it's small, what is it be? なんでしょう if it's small?
If it's small, it's 小さい.
そう小さい。Later, boy. 小さい。
Isai.
Why are you laughing?
Oki, large.
Dapat.
Next one, orca.
Eh?
This guy. Ay, Come on, orca. I'm still waiting for your answer, orca. Come on, orca. You can do this.
I think I disconnected.
Okay, what's this one?
I think my internet connection was stuck. You know what I mean?
What? I didn't understand the word you just said. Come
That's
on.
the
Next
problem.
word. What is after chisai? Come on, this word. Come on.
What is this?
Interesting and
Orca.
funny.
It's
on.
interesting, orca.
Think, orca, think.
This guy.
Just when I was about to give you the medal.
Omoshiroi.
Wow, okay.
So.
Eat this.
Oh my god, it happened again. My connection. Oh Lord.
Sure, orca, sure.
There it is, man.
面白い. Which is funny. So this one is the kanji is a bit interesting because this one is actually like a how do you call it? A surface actually. It can use as a surface, the meaning. And shiroi, which is white.
Which is why I noticed the kanji uses white.
So it become omoshiroi, which is interesting or funny. Next one. What is next one?
Oh yeah, want more.
Orca. Imasu ka?
Come on. But the Chanai is omoshiroi, you know.
Did he disappear on us?
What? Koitsu.
Can I try?
どうぞ。
Omoshiroi.
かっこいい。
Wow.
So.
What that? A girl is burning.
Hey, apa ni
Boy,
orca?
it's just my internet connection, man.
Sure it is, man.
Sure.
Among Us.
Sure. かっこいい. So, かっこいい is used for good looking. So, かっこいい. Good looking. And the next one? Anyone, dozo. Come on, orca. I can be here all day, orca. I'm quite free. I have no exams, orca.
Come on.
Okay, come on, Among Us.
Come on, Among Us.
No, so. Why?
あ
Oh my god, it happened again. My internet connection. Oh my
これはオルカの気持ち。
So kawaii, which is it can be scary or frightening, basically.
わしはもう疲れた。もう、見てだけ。
見るだけ。
見るだけ。
So next one is 何でしょう。
深い深いの
What is this, orca? Among Us. What is this, Among Us?
I'm drinking water. I'm gonna spill everywhere, all the floor. This roti
Not
canai.
Among Us. The fact that this guy changed his name.
Lambat
Come on,
sampai
orca.
roti canai ni.
I have all night, orca. I'm quite free. Okay だ。どうぞ、会長。
寒い。
そうそうそう。寒い。
でも中が
Which is
暑
cool.
い。
そう寒い。寒い is for cold weather, actually. Not used for things.
そう。
It's more to weather.
god.
寒い。そうそう。If it's like, if you want to say the weather is like, it's not too cold, but it's not too hot, then you can use this one. 涼しい。
Ataupun aku ingat pun nak cakap 50-50.
半分半分
I mean, it's like, it's quite macam, it's very, it's cold. It's more towards the cold, but it's not as cold lah.
How about
It's just
sawayaka?
nice.
It was like
Sawayaka
50
is
cold,
more
50 hot.
kind of like that, but that one would just be neutral, 50 cold, 50 hot. But this is more to the cold side. But sawayaka is like more to refreshing. Sawayaka.
Because people would like to say sawayaka no kuki.
So it's not refreshing.
Amoku.
Wayaka.
This roti canai.
Sawayaka. Next one.
Anushi.
Oh, laju.
So,
Okay, bagus.
楽しいな。
これは
そうそう、楽しい。
とても楽しい。
楽しい is fun. そうそう、楽しい。And then the next one we've learned just now. Small is?
Isai.
そうそうそう、小さい。
Okay, lepas ni jangan tanya.
You were in a row.
Come on, Orca.
My
Lagi
internet
sikit je.
connection start.
Roti canai
Come on, Orca.
tengah panas roti canai ni.
Okay, next one is?
つまらない。
そうそうそう。つ
オルカみたいに。
まらない。Orca みたいにつまらない。That is actually correct. The way that you use it.
つまん
つま
ない。
らない means boring.
オルカつまん
Oh my
ない。
god. Oh my god.
楽しく
つまらな
ない。
い。
もう死
I
んで。
think I remember the old one.
もう死んでもいいわ。
So, and then people also use すまんね。
つまんね。
すまんね。
Oh my god, kacau aku punya. Oh my god.
Oh my god, apa
It's just
dia?
boring
Oh my
tau.
god, apa dia? Semanai lah.
No, my internet connection, man.
You think I do not know how
Wakaru.
push to talk works, Orca?
Wakaru.
You think I do not know how it works, Orca? Okay, next one.
Furui.
Whoa.
So.
I did not expect to get that. Wah.
Furui. Furui. So this one is
Furui
for old things actually.
ka?
So old things, not used for people. For people, there's another word. I'm not so sure. I can't remember the word for this one word, but there's also toshi o totta. Toshi o totta hito.
Oh,
Toshi means age actually. Age or year lah basically. Toshi o
年を取った。
totta hito. This is the kanji, sorry.
It's okay.
さhito.
人。
年を取った人。Oh my god. hita. と So this one is another word for saying that people is old lah.
年を
年を
取
取った。そう、お年寄り。そうそう、お年寄り。Yes, that's the word. お年寄り。
わしは
Oh my god, grandma.
年寄り。
What is it?
Okay, next one.
Muzukashi.
Oh,
そうそうそう。
はい。
難しい。
This resonates with you.
I see.
Which is difficult. 難しい。そうそう。Next
Orca.
one, どうぞ。
Orca wa
Ah, ito dah
muzukashi.
berak kelas.
We're going further beyond.
Alah, lebih-lebih.
Ay, behave kat sini Next one.
Chupats.
出発。なんでしょう Next one.
Ya, dia perkataan macam aku. This is me. This next word.
Yasui.
Yasui?
The Yasui is
Did you call me
below
Yasui?
one.
How dare you?
It's cheap. Oh my god.
Oh, boku wa mo.
Yasui, the
Ka-
below part is cheap.
boku wa mo kanashi.
Skip terus.
It's because he did not say this.
Tak, bukan Orca pandai. Dia tahu dia tak nak be, dia tak nak praise me. How dare him.
Yasui. So Yasui, which is
Aku
cheap.
tak nak cakap easy nanti Kaicho marah. Macam aku macam easy. Macam nanti marah.
No, there's another
There's another.
meaning, which is this one,
Orang
kind.
baik. Yasashi means baik.
Yeah, Yasashi. So,
And you called me Yasui.
Yasashi. Which is for, it can be easy for problems. So, for example, Yasashi mondai. この問題は結構優しい which is easy. But another one which is kind. So, 優しい人. So, 優しい人. There's another one which is 親切.
Shinsetsu.
But 親切 is 仲良し.
Oh.
親切な人.
I didn't call Kaicho Yasui. Okay?
Boku wa Mr. Crab janai.
Mr. Krabs. 親切な人. So. So since it's already 10:33, so we'll stop until here.
Yes.
Okay, kita pukul kah.
Bukan.
Ayo kita pukul Kak.
Orca, why do you suck?
So